Hey y'all. So today we are going to talk about having policies on your website, especially for the holiday season. Everyone should have policies on their website to not only protect yourself, but also to provide clear expectations for your customer and how you run your business. Having policies on your website also helps to open up the eligibility for having third-party payment processors such as Afterpay, Klarna, Zip, Sezzle, all of those companies because they want to know that the customer has a course of action in case something should go wrong with their order. In order to access the policies, you want to go from your Shopify dashboard to settings. Scroll down to policies, and here we are. So for this particular store, I do not have the policies set up yet because I wanted to show you for this video. You have return and refund policy, privacy policy, terms of service, and shipping policy. These policies are the base of your requirements, right? You can add to these as pertains to your business. With privacy policy and terms of service, Shopify actually has templates in place that you could just replace your information, your business name with the different sections or spots that they have it. Return and refund policy and shipping policy are all responsibilities of you. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in my return and refund policy as pertains to my customs business, where I create custom party favors, custom shirts, things where I gain a picture and personal information from the customer to create the end product. So return and refund policy as pertains to my business, where if I make a custom item and they don't like it for whatever reason or something happens, I can't resell that item. I do not honor returns. However, we can talk about refunds if the product ends up damaged. So I actually have my refund policy written out, and I'm just going to copy and paste. So here is my refund policy. You can pause it, read it. You can even go to my website when this is complete, and if you want to use it as a basis for how you write yours, like maybe you don't know where to start, you can use this as a guide and then add to or take away from as needed. Again, emphasizing the fact that this is a custom-based business. For the most part, I do have a boutique where it is retail items, where the items are ready to ship. So just make sure you read over your policy, do any proofing you need to do. And one thing I want to call to your attention that may help you as well if you're in the custom field is you can also put what you define as custom. Due to the nature of our business, the Mocha Creative does not offer exchanges or returns on any custom orders. Custom is defined as, like I said, you could pause it and read it. And so I'm going to go ahead and click publish. They also have a shipping policy. We want to ensure that our shipping policy is clear. If you are in the customs business and you have to custom make an item, make sure you take into consideration your turnaround time before the item is actually shipped. So click on shipping. And again, I have mine already set up. I also want to add in there, what do they do should they have something wrong with their order? So in order to report any issues with an order, please contact us, and I give my specific email. You can also hyperlink this so that they can click right on it. They don't have to go out of the website and pull up their email. They can click on it. So if you highlight your email and then click on this hyperlink, it says insert link, click on that. And then you want to go ahead and put your link there. And then you want to say you want to open it in a new window. You don't want them to be taken out of your website. That's the catch there. All right. So, and then I'm just going to put that this is our email and then insert link. Okay. So as you can see, it turned to blue, and that indicates that it's hyperlinked. The customer can click on it. Okay. So please contact us within 24 to 48 hours after receiving the package. We will also ask that you include clear photos. Please also include your order number in the subject line. We need to know who you are. There is an occasion where I offer digital files. Probably about 90% of my products is physical, but there is an option for them to receive the digital file. And in that case, they need to know that all digital sales are final. Click save. I already published it. I just had to update it. Okay, now the shipping policy. You can also use ChatGPT if you're really unsure of what to include with your policies. And again, just make sure that even if you use ChatGPT, whatever it spits out, that it speaks to how you run your business. If you run a custom business where you create custom products, you need to take into consideration your turnaround time. How long will it take for you to produce a product? One thing that I'm thinking about adding in my particular policy is that the turnaround time is based off of the size of the order, or a better way to say that is based on the product ordered. And with that, I can say that the turnaround time is indicated in the description of that particular item. I can say all orders are processed within 3 to 5 business days, with the exception of weekends and holidays. This does not include the shipping time. Now, I could say the processing time, aka turnaround time, some people don't know what the lingo is. So it's based on the item ordered and the size of the order. Please find that processing time indicated in the description of the desired product. We can even come in and chatty and say, what is a good way to rewrite this as my processing time for my website? Right? And I'll go ahead and put it in here and let them reword it. All right, that's fine with me. So we'll come on over to the website and replace that. Also, there is an option for the customer to have shipping insurance or to add it. So also we could tell them additional information, and again, hyperlink the email. All right. Once you're done with this, click publish. And then for terms of service, just click on that. They have a template, and all you have to do, it replaces your name in here. So just go through it, and then you got places like this that says your purchases are subject to return or exchange solely in accordance with our refund policy. So you can put your link for your refund policy here. You just have to do it once you have published your website. Okay, and then you would just copy the hyperlink. So down here, you would just go ahead and put in your business information. And because I am a e-commerce business, I don't have my phone number, my address. I can provide my phone number, and I don't have a business registration or VAT number. If you have that information, go ahead and enter that in there and then click publish. Same for privacy policy. All right, last updated October 20th, so it looks like I already did it. So that's in there. Now, it's not enough just to have it here. It's not going to show up on the website. Here's my website. Usually your policies show at the bottom. It's not there. We have to then navigate it. What we're going to do in the same menu, we're in the policy. Here's policies. You want to go to your home page and then go to content, menus, and then footer menu. Go to your footer menu and then add your policies here. You're going to click in the second box, go to policies, you could do, it doesn't matter what order you do it. Okay, terms of service, policies, refund policy, policies, shipping policy. Okay, click those check marks and then click save. Once you do that and then you refresh your screen, sometimes you have to get all the way out. There they go. Okay. So here's the refund policy. I want to go ahead and copy that hyperlink so we can go back into that terms of service. Remember that term of service? Let's go back to settings. Go back to the terms of service. Remember that spot where it provided a link. We're going to get rid of the bracket and the word link. backspace, and we're going to highlight the word refund policy and hyperlink that with our refund policy, and then refund policy. Okay, insert link. So now they can click on that and be taken to our refund policy. Click save. Okay, there's our policies. We need these policies to show up on the bottom of the website or somewhere on the website, especially trying to convey what our policies are to our customer, number one. And number two, to when you're applying as a new merchant with Afterpay, Zip, Klarna, and Sezzle. So in my next video, I'm going to talk about how to also take it a step further and ensure that your customer is agreeing to the terms and service when it comes to very sensitive and expensive items as such as customs. Custom items can get very expensive for some of us, and so we want to ensure that we cover as many bases as we can. And in the very unfortunate case of possible chargebacks when a customer received our custom item, but then claim that they didn't receive it or whatever the case. I don't want to make it seem like the customer may be fibbing all the time. There may be other circumstances, but we want to cover all bases as a business to ensure that we can prove to a bank if we need to fight a chargeback. We can prove to the bank that the customer read the policies. With them sitting right here on the website like this is not proof that your customer read it. But in the next video, I'm going to show you how.